Kids use social media for fun, but trust me, to the social media companies, it's all business. Now, most people aren't surprised by that fact. They expect these companies to be making money somehow, but those same people are usually mortified once they realize just how the companies are doing it. Big tech makes big promises to the politicians, social influence groups, and private advertising companies that pay their bills. Those promises involve you. They blatantly offer to control your views and guide your decisions in powerful ways, and without you even realizing it. Seems like a lot to promise, right? But they've quickly become the richest companies in the world because they've proven that they can deliver on that incredible promise. This is no gimmick, guys. It's science. Behavioral science. Here's how it works. The apps use a teenager's natural desire for attention and popularity as a lure to draw them in. The companies then employ powerful techniques and triggers that were developed in the casino industry to reward users who spend more and more time online. These are the streaks, the likes, the follows, the badges, and other meaningless rewards that teenagers helplessly obsess over. Those things work, and before you know it, they've got you. They drew you in, they hacked your attention, and they've rewarded you for spending more and more time with them. Now they go to work with proven persuasive techniques that are designed to manipulate your beliefs and behavior over time. The industry calls this scientific manipulation persuasive technology. And as long as you're staring at their screen, guys, you may as well be in their laboratory. Once you give them permission to have all of your data, they learn more about you than you know about yourself. They don't use that knowledge to help you, though. They use it to control you, and they have more control than you think. For example, they control what news does or doesn't enter your real world, and they use social cues to control both how you perceive that news and how you react to contrary news that you might encounter elsewhere. By tweaking their algorithms, they can easily control what opinions you think are most popular, what views you believe are safe to repeat, and what behavior you believe is socially acceptable to others. Each of these factors artificially affect how you behave and how you interact in the real world. You and your behavior begin to conform to their will. I'll give you an easy example that isn't very threatening. Have you ever been discussing dinner plans with your friends or parents and realized that you've all recently seen a subtle ad or maybe a location update mentioning a particular brand of takeout food? It's just the right suggestion, delivered to just the right people at just the right time and place, right? That's all it takes. Who's up for Chipotle? Now, have you ever wondered how many times you decided on a brand of takeout food or maybe a brand of clothing without even noticing those little persuasive nudges in one direction over another? While we're at it, have you ever considered what other decisions they've been helping you make, maybe without your knowledge? For example, did you notice that you really had no interest in that latest social fad, craze, or movement until it appeared that everyone online was interested in it? Have you ever wondered how they got interested in it? Or maybe have you ever considered that maybe they're not really interested in it? Because it's really, really easy to make something seem popular when you're in control of the crowd. And with literally billions of fake internet bots at their command, along with lucrative branding initiatives and budgetary dollars at their disposal, it's really easy to control a virtual crowd. But then that virtual crowd is used to control you. Let me ask you something. Have you ever noticed that some things which used to seem strange, weird, or even blatantly wrong to you gradually began to seem normal or even enviable once they appeared to be popular in the online world? It's really easy to get sucked down their rabbit hole because that's exactly what they hope is going to happen, and they're working very hard to make it your reality. You give them all that they need in order to get it done. What I've told you is not make-believe. It's not a conspiracy theory, and it's not a secret. It's literally the spoken and documented business model of the big tech industry. That's literally why they exist. That's literally what they promise to their clients, and that's why they've become so powerful. It works, and it's a big problem for all of us. If you agree with what you see online today, with what appears popular to the crowd today, perhaps it doesn't concern you. But what about tomorrow? Because the online world is their construct, a construct built by those who can pay for it, and they can gradually make it our reality. That's a lot of power for so few people to have, and there's no reason to believe that it will be used responsibly in the future. Now they need to exploit you in order to do this, and that's exactly why they give you all that stuff for free. That free stuff is exactly how they've achieved a monopoly over the internet, a monopoly over your search engine results, a monopoly over your most intimate data, and a monopoly over the content that you get to see online. It's how they command a virtual monopoly over your precious attention and your valuable opinions today. Maybe it's your behavior tomorrow. You get their stuff for free, but they get your freedom of thought. And this is only one way that big tech is creating big problems in our lives.